Hello, today I'd like to share with you one of the driving forces behind human suffering. One of the really important things that we need to understand about being here on this planet Earth is that we're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to be even individuals. In the West, in America, we have really embraced individualism as the I, is able to achieve something. Okay, but most of you out there will find, if you have not already found, through that achievement, you actually do not find any long lasting satisfaction. The reason why people historically have been drawn to things like religion is because people are looking for a sense of meaning, purpose, and belonging. So when you have something like a God or a figure that says, "It's okay, children, you're safe with me, everything's okay, I will show you the way," people feel a sense of immediate relief. Whether or not it's true, whether or not it makes sense, there's a sense of immediate relief at, oh my God, I don't have to do this alone anymore. We don't necessarily find the answer in religion itself, but it is that feeling of coming home to something that's greater than ourselves, that we actually belong, that there is a shelter in the storm for us. And people try to find that in all kinds of ways, through relationships, through drugs, through career, through achievement, and all these things. But at the end of the day, it is very much something that is only within our own heart that we can find, something that's only within our own felt sense that we can find. And yet, it is not something we necessarily do alone. So I said at the beginning of this video that I was going to talk about one of the driving forces behind suffering. And what it is the egoic self, the self that thinks it can do things by itself. We're meant to live together. We're meant to work together. We are actually meant to lead and be led, to guide and be guided, and not to take on a stagnant role of I'm the leader, or I'm the CEO, or I'm just an employee and I'm just a follower, or I'm the teacher and I'm the student. It's actually meant to be a lot more dynamic. We're meant to be able to shift and change that on a moment's notice, so that we don't get attached to being right, and we don't get attached to our idea or our idea of our life being what needs to happen, because that is how all these different people end up in conflict, when they believe that their idea is better or needs to happen, and the other people, it's a competition, so the other people don't get their whatever it is as well. Not everyone in that model of competition, not everyone gets to have what they want. And the thing is, what's so ironic and so sad is that if we change the model from competition to cooperation, we all get what we want and what we need. And we're able to share ideas more freely back and forth. Ideas are meant to be shared, let's be honest. Ideas are not meant to be hoarded, not meant to be patented, and not meant to be kept secret. Ideas are meant to be shared. That immediate, it's like in software, in programming, in computers, there's something called open source, where some people have decided they're going to program all of their code and share it with anyone, and anyone can edit it, and anyone can change it, and anyone can work on it together and collaborate on it. It is in that spirit that I'm talking about the entire human endeavor in all facets, not just programming, but that we actually can become genuinely cooperative beings that don't have that self-centered interest as the driving force, because that in effect is what causes you to suffer. Is your self-centered ego is really truly the only thing that's causing you to suffer. But it's not something that we don't have a current framework to support people in that deeper purpose, that deeper meaning. And that, like I said, is what religion was aiming to do, was to create a framework for that. And religion came into conflict with the state, with government, and with economy. Those two things were conflicting, saying, no, we have a better way of doing it. And the economists and the statesmen also thought they were aiming at this common good. And we've been waiting and waiting for this merging of the religious and the secular, the religious and the scientific, so that all people can get on board with that program of let's all work together, not just working together in separate teams that are actually competing against each other. So that's on a more systemic level. But on an individual level, really, what is it? What are you actually looking for? You're looking to feel like safe, to feel held, to feel led, and feel guided. That can come in the form of other people sometimes, not always. And sometimes you'll be the one doing that. But we have to be able to let go of there being a singular guiding force, whether it's a god or whether it's the CEO of our company or the matriarch or patriarch of our family. That is not the way things are meant to be done. It does not give you the opportunity to take on that leadership role. And everyone, I think, to a certain extent, needs to be able to lead and follow at many, many different junctures in their life. It's just not something that's supposed to be static or stagnant. Um, how we can actually implement this in day-to-day life when the system does not necessarily feel supportive of that is in our one-on-one interactions with people. We just try to be open, try to be as trusting and sharing and caring as we can. We don't want to, obviously, we don't want to hurt ourselves in going beyond what is possible in the moment. But we do our very best to meet that edge of where we can meet the other person or the other situation with a genuine sharing and caring and openness, and hopefully have that reciprocated in a way. And if not in that particular interaction, in that particular moment, hopefully that is reciprocated somehow soon enough so that you actually get the feedback that it is the right way to do things, or that it is nourishing to your heart, to your soul, to your spirit, to your mind. So that's all I have to say for today. And I wish you all well and take good care. Thank you. Bye.